Lamar Wilkerson has been a priority recruit for a couple schools, and the final buzz here, I say final because I believe a decision is coming here for Mr. Wilkerson. He is expected to announce his commitment this week, and he is choosing between two schools, Kentucky and Indiana. Lamar Wilkerson was a bucket at Sam Houston State. And he has canceled every other remaining visit that he had lined up. I believe, I could be wrong on this, but I think Auburn was the big one. And he canceled the Auburn visit to focus in on either Kentucky or Indiana. Presumably, he knows where he will be headed. And that would be why you're canceling visits. And now it's just a matter of time to wait for his announcement. But if you didn't watch the first video, we had the Lamar Wilkerson breakdown. You can go find that on the channel. The Cell here is an absolutely special shooter. He is one of the most prolific three-point shot makers in the entire country. Averaged 21 points a game last season, but more importantly, shot 45% from three on 7.7 three-point attempts per game. He was sensational in his junior season last year. And last note for me before I throw it to you, it appears that this weekend, shout out to Jacob Polachek, by the way, KSR, our guy. It appears that Lamar Wilkerson was at a horse race with
Yeah,
Mark Pope this weekend.
yeah. I've actually visited Kentucky a couple times. Got a friend from college who lives down there. If he went to a horse race, he's going to Kentucky. I've been to two horse races. You don't go there with Mark Pope and not commit to Kentucky.
I mean, it's such a power move flex from Mr. Pope. Oh, you're making your decision in 3 days? Let's hit the track.
Yeah, before you make your decision, can I interest you in some stallions? Not the Patino kind. I'm talking about the ones with the carrots in their mouths. Uh,
How many ATM withdrawals were placed with Mark Pope and Lamar Wilkerson and crew at a horse
About
race?
seven per. Seven
Okay.
per.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Nice. I mean, it does feel like the smoke here leads us to believe Kentucky's landing this kid. Would you be surprised if he does not pick Kentucky here?
I would be surprised at this point because one, I think the fit's perfect when you think about it. I also think you look at like what has happened with Kentucky, maybe with some decommitments going on because maybe a guy like this is in the fold. Um, and also, once again, theme of the offseason. Hey, Mr. DeVries, whichever, however you refer to him, come here and get smacked up real quick. We'll take that recruit from you. You thought. If it's not your family member, you're not getting him. He's ours. Uh, I love his film. Like it's not just like set shooting stuff. Like he's a guy who can get his off the bounce. Once he crosses half court, he's in his range. And my favorite buzzword sentence, I think Lamar Wilkinson would look fantastic in a Mark Pope offense.
Yeah, it does seem like he's a perfect fit for a Mark Pope offense here.
Can I throw out a not a deep cut Kentucky name, but a Kentucky name that reminds me of kind of his game?
Sure.
You remember Reeves?
Just Antonio Reeves,
Yeah.
the guy from like 2 years ago.
Was that only 2 years ago?
Why would I not remember Antonio Reeves?
I don't know.
Talking like Antonio Reeves is a deep cut is insane.
That doesn't count as a deep cut?
He played at Kentucky Cal's final year 1 season ago.
Whoa.
He averaged 20 a game.
Time flies when you're recording. Uh
We interrupt this sleepers video to talk directly to you, our loyal listener. Have you ever found yourself watching us two idiots thinking, hey, I wish there was a very easy, small way for me to show a token of my appreciation for all of their hard work on all these videos I love to watch? Well, now we have just the way to do that.
Thanks to the beautiful folks over at Underdog Fantasy. They are helping us out this month, presenting a lot of the content coming out this month, giving you a chance with a amazing offer that you can use using our promo code that Gregory will tell you more about.
Yeah, so college hoop season's over. But we got like big time golf tournaments. The NBA playoffs are coming. Baseball season's underway. There's still a bunch of sports on. There's still a bunch of ways to play with Underdog Fantasy. Promo code SLEEPERS. As a new customer, you can get up to 1,000 bonus credits plus a free pick. It's one of the most fun ways to play. It's a great way to support us. And on some actual like non-ad read stuff, talking genuinely here, really helps us because if Underdog loves us, if we get a lot of people to sign up, they're going to help us continue to bring you the content that you love. Show your support. Join Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code SLEEPERS. Get up to $1,000 in bonus credits and a free pick. Oh, can I throw out a deep cut he reminds me of? Jace Richardson. Like, what?
Everything's a deep cut if you say it's a deep cut.
I will say I don't hate that shout from what's his background standpoint. Like Reeves's final year at Illinois State looks awfully similar statistically to Wilkerson's final year at Sam
I
Houston.
I think the game is also very similar.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I
Deep
could see
cut.
that.
Shallow
Which
cut.
which is great. Reeves 45% from three for Kentucky that final year.
Kiddie pool cut.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna read to you a group of players quickly, and I want you to just give me a response here when I ask for it. Jelon Lowe, Lamar Wilkerson, Cam Williams, Mo Diabate, Jaden Quaintance. It's a five-man transfer class. They also got a European, but I'm looking at the transfer class. Lowe, Wilkerson, Cam Williams, Diabate, Quaintance. Could be a starting lineup. Won't be because Otega always there, but positionally it could be a starting lineup. Grade that group of five as Kentucky basketball's transfer class.
Like what, like a grade?
Like I told you coming into the offseason, Mark Pope would sign five guys in the first month since the season ends. And I don't tell you who the names are. Just Mark Pope in Kentucky, gonna land five transfers. One at every position. And then I tell you the five. What's the grade for those five? Jelon Lowe, Lamar Wilkerson, Cam Williams, Mo Diabate, Jaden Quaintance.
A minus.
Elaborate, please.
If they got Donovan Dent, it'd be an A plus.
My question would be who here is expected to be the star? Is it Lowe? I would assume it's Lowe.
Is it low?
I would think Lowe is the star of this group. Yeah, I would
I
think.
no.
You think Wilkerson is?
Yeah.
Man, I
Or acquaintance.
Quain's injury stuff is hanging over it, but yeah, it could be Quain's.
Low would be the third guy in the totem pole of the transfers.
Okay, so that kind of adds emphasis to what I think my point of skepticism is. I think this is a group of awesome role players,
Mm.
including arguably Quaintance. Like I think Quaintance rocks, but like with his injury concerns, like you're basically hoping he becomes Amari Williams. And I don't think it was ever like Amari Williams is the best player on Kentucky last year. So like you did lose Jackson Robinson. Um, I mean, I look, last year's team basically was a team full of role players, right? We had the same concerns coming into the year. Where's the star power here? The answer was Otega Owe. So maybe this year, like Otega Owe just becomes first team All American Otega Owe, and all you need are role players. But the one thing I would say, like they did try to get Donovan Dent. They tried for a couple star types, and I don't think they landed any yet. There's still time. Maybe they will. Maybe Yelovich is that. Maybe the guy they got that's international is that. But to me, the only guy in this group that has like first team all conference potential would be Jelon Lowe. And I'm a little surprised Kentucky didn't get one of those guys yet. So for me, B plus grade, great role players. If you're just looking for like role player types, this is an A plus class. But why do you think Wilkerson has more star potential than Lowe?
I just think Low's inefficiencies are very relevant to me. Like I think he's very inefficient.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's Pope that fixes that.
If he does, then I mean, there's your A minus class.
Yeah, I mean, if Jelon Lowe is just like a all conference guy, becomes an A plus class for me.
Right. Also, like if you think about it, you're lower on this class. I mean, you gave it a B, what plus?
Studley class. Yeah.
Right, and I gave it A-. Like this is a great class.
Also, it's not done yet. Lamar Wilkerson could pick Indiana.
He won't.
Are you still doing the Woodson thing with Indiana?
Mm, mm. I actually no, I'm not gonna do that yet. Not gonna do it yet.
Okay. We should give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a JUCO shooting guard that he can pivot to.
If Mike Woodson was a Karen, he'd be Darren.